I'm Mimi Stiletto aboard Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Sea, attending the world-famous 70 tons of metal. Joining me today is the band, The Crown, and we have Johan with us.
Hello.
Marco, Robin,
Hi there.
Mateus,
Hello.
and Michael. Guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your cruise time to spend with me and chat today. I'm so grateful you guys can join me. I heard that you have not been in the States in 20 plus years. How good does it feel to be on this cruise with us in 2023?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Tell me how you really feel.
It's quite amazing. I think realistically, this is as close as US shows we will basically do in the next couple of years, because it's quite complex to do a US tour for a European band. It's quite expensive and stuff like that. So, but now we get a chance to play for a lot of American fans as well, and also from other countries as well. So I think it's absolutely amazing, and the boat itself, of course, is quite a trip.
It is. The turnout for yesterday's show was incredible, and to see some of these fans, and I actually met somebody on deck, and they were so excited you guys were here, and of course they asked me to ask you, when do you think you guys are going to come back to our side of the pond?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, we get that asked quite a lot, and we always look into the possibilities and options and what is possible. As I said, it's quite difficult. It's a shame, but it's I mean, we would love to do it. Let's see. I mean, it's right now we honestly don't know. We would love to do it, as Michael said, tomorrow. But
the desire's there.
Yeah, absolutely,
it's a lot more complex.
Yeah, it is.
than
There's a
some
lot
people.
of things we just the realness of the situation.
The thing is that if you want to make like a US tour worth it, you need to be away for like 1 month or something.
Minimum.
Right.
Yeah, minimum, and that's quite hard for us to do that these days. Like 1 week is okay, but maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But everybody's got families and day
Yeah.
jobs and everything. You know, it's so it's quite hard to just you know, plus the expenses to go for a European band there. As Marco said, it's insane, and it's just increasing. You know,
Right.
yeah. How much it's like. $10,000 just to get the work visa or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of us
Yeah.
fans, we don't really take that into account,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much it costs to do that, because the
Yeah.
desire and the love's there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we saw that last night.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the love from the fans was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some people who haven't seen you in a while, there are some new faces. Anybody want to raise their hand who's new? Oh.
Not me.
So,
Yeah, I'm new.
so how did you come aboard with the band?
I joined the band. I'm a friend and with the last drummer Henrik Axelsson.
Yes.
So when Magnus left the band, he asked me if I want to do a tryout, and then it just moved on.
And you've gone from there.
Yeah.
You guys have some really great chemistry together. You guys seem like a little family. You know, was that something easily obtained, or did it take some work to get that brotherhood?
It's quite natural in many ways, and also, I mean, Michael we go way back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's played with Robin in Impious, and we used to hang out and get drunk every Saturday in the 90s. So I mean, he's a blast from the past in that sense.
I called that guy my dad. I was like 14 years old or something, and we used to go to these like pre-parties together.
Yeah.
And I always remember like he brought a couple of beers extra just for me, and he never mentioned it. He just gave me the beer and gave me a nod like.
It was like your dad packing your lunch for your party.
Yeah. So I was 14. He was like over 20 or something.
So I bought beer to a minor.
He did. Like, here's a beer. Yeah. That's good. You need it.
Yeah, that is really awesome to hear. So how else do you guys? What else outside of performing? What else do you guys like to do? together? Do you guys have like team building exercises that you guys do? as a
We were
band?
playing football.
We haven't fucking rehearsed together.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We try to rehearse. That's
Yeah.
the challenge. Actually, me and Robin basically work in the same field and same area, same company. So in that sense, and yeah, the challenge for us is to actually get our asses into a rehearsal space. You know, it used to be so much easier in the past. So when you were younger, rehearsed 3 times a week, but.
Now, when kids are involved in families, you're trying to go.
Yeah,
through,
we have hard work schemes too.
Yeah.
Me and Johan, we work like on the weekends and stuff. And when he is free from work, I work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like how it is all the time.
Yeah.
So
So
most
you
of
some-
rehearsals we do without Johan.
Yeah, that's gotta be challenging. But I mean, Johan sounds great. I heard that you're a karaoke king. Little birdie, little free birdie told me that you're a karaoke king.
Throw me some Elvis songs and I'll be there.
I was just gonna ask, who is your favorite?
I always do Burning Love and Suspicious Minds.
I will confess, I did hear you at the karaoke bar. That was pretty impressive. I was not expecting that to come out of your mouth.
It's
That
fun,
was
it's fun.
awesome. It was really nice to see you guys outside of your natural element and still being on stage. It was really fun. I want to ask though too, where with the music that you perform, like where do you draw your inspiration for the songs that you write and play? I know it got real heavy.
For me, I think I've been asked that quite many times, and I try to analyze where it sort of comes from, and I think that the music that really got to you when you were somewhere between 14 and 20 something, that really was a huge impact, and that's sort of set the tone of a style or a certain way how you enjoy your music, you know. I also had a sort of sweet spot for some, melancholic melodies and stuff like that, and I always try to add that touch into either if we play super fast or anything, but try to add a bit of that Nordic melody feel to it, and I think that comes from all the way from Scorpions. Not that they're from not that they're from Sweden, but they do have a very, very good sense of melodies, and from there on it sort of evolved into something else. But, and also the huge impact for me, the whole old Florida death metal scene, and then later on the Swedish death metal scene. I mean that was such a huge impact. I can hear some good bands, like new bands, but they don't really get into here,
Right, they don't touch it
yeah.
in the way that the back in that time did. So you like to bring that.
So I think that when you are around, in your teens, that music really affects you in a very strong way, and
The music you listened to when you were.
Isn't it that your like Finnish genes kind of influence you in some kind of way? Because I kind of hear like the old songs from like Sentenced and Amorphis and all that. I kind of hear that in your like melody making.
in a sense, I think I love Sentenced. I always love them, and there is some sort of a typical style of, I don't know, chord progressions from that is in a certain way, and probably it's in the DNA or something.
I'm new to your music. I shouldn't be, but that is the one thing I do appreciate is that not methodical. The melody, it's so beautifully written. And so as far as writing, are you the main songwriter, or do you guys participate in?
We all are involved in this. I mean, for Johan, Johan contributed with music, and obviously Robin as well. And
we try to mix it.
Yeah, and it's a band, that's the thing.
I mean, what do you call it? The basics of the songs are often written by just one person, and then we put it all in the rehearsal room and maybe change something here and there, But
You guys work together and it just builds from there.
So definitely.
That's awesome.
Just to get the band feeling and to make it sound like The Crown, because we can take any song you pick, and make it sound like The Crown if we work hard enough to, because sometimes it's songs that we don't directly see as a typical Crown song that would fit an album in a good way, but if we mess it up a bit, then
it goes through the filter,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, exactly. So,
The Crown Machine.
The Crown Machine,
exactly. So,
I mean, we know what we want to achieve. That's the thing. I mean, it's.
And we don't have any boundaries at all. You
Yeah.
know, it's.
You don't put yourself in a box. Is
No,
what I'm
no,
saying,
no,
which is-
we try to go with the approach that, I mean, if the 5 of us like something, it must be good.
Yeah.
There must be
course.
other idiots in the world that thinks the same way. So I mean, that's basically the rules. I mean, if we enjoy the song, then it ends up on the album. That's how simple it is.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate your time. I am so excited to see you guys perform again. For those who will be seeing this that are still on the cruise, they will be performing Thursday. Make sure to check your 70,000 Tons of Metal app for show times, and we will see you guys Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.